In 1995, bread cost next to nothing, and a currency trader's life on the market was worth exactly $100, an old-style bill with a bloodstain on Franklin's portrait. Welcome to an era when money smelled of gunpowder, and scamming was the only way to survive. An era when you could buy an apartment overnight, only to be shot in the stairwell the next morning. You were a money changer in 1990s in Soviet-era Ukraine. The year was 1994, a time when the future seemed cheaper than a chicken. The power was cut off in your apartment on Levada Street because of unpaid bills. You sit in the dark, listening to your mother coughing behind the wall. She hasn't seen a paycheck in 6 months. You look at your hands. The calluses from your side job on a construction site don't bring in any money. You're 18, and you feel like your life is ending before it's even begun. In your pocket are your last few coupon carbovinates, which are turning into worthless scraps by the hour. You don't come here to shop. You come here to look at them. The currency traders stand in a separate group near the meat pavilion. They smell of expensive Omen cologne and leather jackets. They're the masters of this chaos. You see Michaelik. He's holding the spot. His eyes are like two cold bullets. You walk up to him, and your heart leaps out of your chest. Michaelik, I want to join the mission. I've got nothing to lose. He slowly blows smoke in your face and says, today you're just standing by. You be my eyes. Your first test. You have to spot the seagull before she steals the cash. Your eyes sharpen. Every movement in the crowd is a potential threat. You feel like a hunter who could easily become the prey. A month has passed. You're no longer just eyes. You've been entrusted with your first $100. You've learned the golden rule. Never hand a bill to a customer until you've felt their money with your fingers. You're learning how to make a stuffed doll. It's the art of deception. You fold the paper so that there's real money on the top and bottom, and shredded newspaper in the middle. You only do this to those who are trying to cheat you. Greed is a con artist's best ally. You start earning money. Your mother doesn't cry anymore, but she's afraid to look you in the eye. You bring home packages of sausage and butter, but that money reeks of danger. You already know the sound of a Makarov pistol slide. Now you're working for yourself, but you give a cut to Michaelik. One day the cops come up to you, not to arrest you. They want their share. You hand over the air tax to them, smiling through gritted teeth. Fakes. They're your worst nightmare. One missed fant, and you're working for free for a week. You're learning to feel paper better than a woman's skin. Your fingers are your lie detector. It's 1996. You're no longer that scared kid. You've got your own crew of 3 guys. You're not just running a single spot. You control an entire sector of the market. You feel like a god. But gods don't last long in this city. It happened in an instant. A major realignment of spheres of influence. Whether they were from Donetsk or Dnipropetrovsk, you couldn't tell. You just saw Sasha sliding down the wall and a huge red rose blooming on his white sweater. It's the first time you fired back. It's not like in the movies. You just keep pulling the trigger until the magazine is empty. Your ears are ringing, and there's a metallic taste of blood in your mouth. You're on the run. You need to lie low. You hide the bag of money in an old friend's garage. You think you've made it, but the real trap is yet to come. Pain becomes your constant companion. You sit in the basement, staring at piles of money that no longer mean a thing. You can't even go out and buy bread. You're the richest prisoner in this city. In a week, you'll be back at Michaelik's. He promises to sort everything out. There's a big deal in the works, he says. An official from the administration wants to funnel $1 million into offshore accounts. We need cash vouchers. Pull this off, and you're set for life. You're delivering the goods, billions of rubles in bank bundles. You're waiting for the dollars. Suddenly, the warehouse doors swing open, and a black armored Mercedes pulls in. You realize everything in an instant. This isn't a trade-off. It's a purge. Michaelik ratted you out so he wouldn't have to share the spoils. They've made you the scapegoat, the one they'll pin the theft of public funds on. You plunge into the darkness. You know this warehouse like the back of your hand. You hear water dripping somewhere in the corner. You crawl along the rusty pipes, feeling your heart pound in your chest. You won't just walk away. You set fire to the bags of coupons. If that money isn't yours, no one will get it. The flames instantly engulf the paper, turning billions into black ash. You climb out through the ventilation shaft. Your face is burned, and your clothes are in tatters. You stand on a hill and watch your past life burn to ashes. You're leaving town. You know that both gangsters and cops will be looking for you. You're a ghost now, a person with no name and no address. Money has given you everything you ever dreamed of and taken away everything you loved. Sasha is in his grave, your mother is in the hospital, and you're going nowhere. You open your bag and pull out a single bill. You've got the gist of it. You can't win this game. The only thing you can do is get out in time. But isn't it too late for that? The 90s are over, but their scars will remain on your soul forever. The currency has changed, but the price of survival remains the same. Blood for paper,